Hello everyone, this is Annabella. This is a purchase reading to check on Yangzu's feeling for her four co-star in the new drama Lost You Forever. Before I continue, I would like to read my disclaimer out loud. This is a tarot reading only. Please remain logical at all times. You can view me as an interpreter of the energies as I try my best to understand what the cards are trying to say. I am not going to always be right, just know I am trying my best. I have decided to only use the original weights deck or decks similar to it from now on, since decks that are too abstract can mess me up easily. Without further ado, let's first check Yangzu's feelings for Wang Hong Yi. Page of Cups. Because we are asking about Yangzu's feeling, these cards would end up representing her view for each of these actors. With the Page of Cups, Hong Yi has a loving, gentle, and warm nature. She feels that it is great to be around him because of his friendly personality. I believe he is also quite a lot younger than her. She probably sees him like a little brother. Three of Pentacles. With the Page of Cups and Three of Pentacles, he is a very hardworking and creative individual. It's easy to work with him. They work quite well together because they are a team. Creating a drama is not a work of an individual but a team. But because he is younger than her, I believe to her he can also be like a sponge who learns quickly from her and understands his role as her co-star clearly. She enjoys working with him. Queen of Cups. This card is another card that represents artistic talents. To her, he is very creative and is very mature when it comes to understanding his crafts. I believe in a way she is very supportive of him and his growth because this card can also represent a mature female who is gentle, loving, and supportive. King of Pentacles. I really feel like Yangzu thinks highly of him as an actor. With this King of Pentacles, he is a very grounded man. He works hard and can stay calm in any situation. Though he is young, he is so competent and reliable. He focuses on pursuing his goals until they are fully achieved. Just an overall hard-working soul. The Magician. And with this last card, because it is a major arcana, it represents the main energy for all of these 5 cards. To Yangzu, Wang Hong Yi is a very talented young man who knows how to show other people what he is made of. He has talent, that is for sure, but he is also very calm, mature, and patient. He knows how to make everyone around him feel comfortable. In general, he is someone she enjoys working with. She's very comfortable with him. Next, let's check on Yangzu's feelings for Zhang Wan Yi. Another disclaimer. I don't know any of these new actors and I have never watched anything with them in it. Eight of Swords. I feel like Zhang Wan Yi hasn't really opened himself up to Yangzu. I think he is placing a bit of a barrier up between him and her. Maybe not just her, but everyone too. But since these cards are her feelings towards him, I think to her he is still definitely a bit unpredictable. He's not as outgoing as Wang Hong Yi. Maybe Zhang Wan Yi has some insecurity that we do not know of. Knight of Swords. Regardless of the barrier he put up, she still sees him as someone intelligent. It is funny because though he still hasn't opened up to her, he's actually quite talkative. He can think on his feet, is quick-witted, and still has his own special charm. Perhaps he displays his intelligence and assertiveness only when they work together or have common topics. King of Cups. though there are times when she feels like she doesn't really know him, but to her, he is still a kind, loving, and pure-hearted man. What he has is a heightened emotional intelligence. This King of Cups can seem very distant at times, but he is still taking notes of his surroundings and is very aware of all the emotional changes around him. Strength. So again, this is the major arcana for Yang Su's feelings towards Zhang Wan Yi. Therefore, this is the strongest energy. To her, he is a very hardworking man. He has a lot of patience and he will listen to her and pay attention to her needs. This is why the King of Cups is also presented here too, because overall, though he's not totally open up to her, he treats her well and is really caring towards her when they act together. Ace of Swords. This could be the card representing her thoughts of wanting to know more about him and to be able to lift up his barriers. This card could also represent her view on him, a smart man who has the strive to learn and be the very best. Okay, next, Yang Su's feeling for Deng Wei. I have done a reading on Deng Wei before, but let's see how Yang Su feels towards him. Three of Swords. Did Deng Wei go through something negative recently or something? I'm not exactly sure what it was, but this card does represent a feeling of sorrow caused from a past experience. Therefore, to Yang Su, he is a little bit gloomy, maybe. Or maybe he acts a bit distant. He carries some kind of sorrow with him, so he acts carefully around her. Ten of Pentacles. This is a bit funny because the actual description of Ten of Pentacles apply to a person who is an older man, who is living happily in his fulfilling life. But of course, Deng Wei isn't an older man. So with this card, I believe Yang Su can see that Deng Wei has all the opportunities all lined up for him. His career is going well, and she can tell that he is working towards that fame. Two of Cups. This is a partnership card, so more than Wang Hong Yi's Three of Pentacles, there is a bit more connection between Deng Wei and Yang Su because they can connect on the emotional level when they act together. They work quite well together. To explain a little more, Wang Hong Yi's Three of Pentacles is almost more like Hong Yi is Yang Su's apprentice, while Deng Wei is more of an equal partner to her. The Fool. It is quite interesting how each of their spreads have exactly one major arcana. I think Yang Su's view on each of them is very distinct. So with the Fool representing Deng Wei in her eyes, though he has the Three of Swords, he is still someone who seeks new experiences and opportunities. He wouldn't refuse any opportunities that come to him, and because he still has the Ten of Pentacles in him, that's his goal, to be successful and more famous. Six of Cups. This card right here is a little out of place, but because of all the other cards in this spread, I want to say this is potentially saying that he is more mature than his age. See how there are Three of Swords and Ten of Pentacles here? One represents his feelings from a past experience, and one represents him having his own goals for the future. He is definitely not a child. So to me, I believe this card represents the fact that Yang Su sees him as quite a mature man as he yearns for more success in the future. Lastly, we have Jian Ci. What is Yang Su's feeling for Jian Ci? I remember someone did ask for a reading between them before. Hopefully what I'm about to read will shed some light to their possible relationship. The moon. So the major arcana for Jian Ci is the moon. To me, the moon represents uncertainties. Things that you are not able to see with your naked eyes. Everything is not as it seems. But what things? I think I'll dive into the explanation for the moon after explaining the next four cards. Just keep in mind its definition for now. Queen of Wands. I know that Yang Su isn't a fire sign, but this card is her in this spread, and it represents that there may be a special connection between her and Jian Ci. This special connection doesn't have to be a romantic connection, but her relationship with Jian Ci is at least very fiery. When she's with him, she will become very energetic. In a way, I believe they click very well. Ten of Pentacles. I believe this Ten of Pentacles here is the main form of connection between the two of them. The things that keep their conversation rolling most likely has more to do with career development. How their career or singing is, maybe if they do other things besides acting and singing, those could be their topic of discussion too. Basically, any topics that they have in common can be represented here. Can be anything about making more money or something non-traditional. Quick example I can think of for this is playing a video game together or something. Five of Swords. This connection isn't always a peaceful type of connection. It is not all bad, but because of their clashes and differences in beliefs, it is exactly what makes their connection going. It's very natural actually. You found a friend that has a bunch of different common topics to talk about with you, but each of you have different points of views on these topics. The conversation can keep dragging on and on. King of Wands. This is Jian Ci. While the Queen of Wands is Yang Ci, Jian Ci is the King of Wands. Fire is in the air. There is a connection because she does think he is a charming man who knows his ways with words. He can become very passionate about any topics they have in common. On the outside, they seem like they are so close they can't be split apart. But this is where the moon comes in. Because there is no cup cards, all the elements are here besides cups. I believe the moon is trying to hint that though they seem like they are super close and have so much chemistry, their relationship stops right there. They haven't crossed any lines yet, but it is true, they are extremely comfortable with each other. But that's it for now. Please remember, this is a tarot reading only. Be logical at all times. I am only human, so I can be wrong. Please send many thanks to the purchaser as she is willing to purchase and share this reading for everyone to watch. I do free readings too, but I don't have time to read all of the requested readings. So paying is a good incentive as I am using my energy and time. Of course, I do not force anyone to buy, only if you think my readings are worth it. Please check out my description for my contact information. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I truly appreciate all the support. I am still working hard to improve myself and my reading. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.